Hey, welcome to another exciting edition of Faulkner Fixes All. We got to put a half link in this sucker. It's way at the adjustment in the frame, and the chain is still loose, and there's a huge space right here. So we're going to put a half link in it. I'll show you what that is right now. Yeah, let's take it out of the package, huh? You can't see nothing in plastic. All right. This is a half link. And when you take a link out of a chain, you're actually taking two links, a male and a female link. There's the link that connects the chain to two male pieces and two pins. So when you take one link out, you're actually taking two out. So if you've watched the other videos, we had one link, which is two, out of this, and it was too tight. It was too close to here. And it looked better in the frame. This space wasn't here. And this distance here was better, but I didn't like it way in there like that. It was way on the adjustment. So right now it's way to the back of the frame adjustment on each side. And the chain is, it's rideable, but that's too loose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a half link in, because, you know, we don't do half-ass stuff around here. We're gonna put a half link in, and this is the half link. And without further ado, let's put it in. So here's the master link right here. And if you're dealing with master links, you always put this in the direction of the chain travel, this little hoop. So if that hits against anything, it'll stay on. If you put it the other way, if it hits, it might pop off. So this is the direction of the chain, is that way when you're pedaling. You want that little U facing that way. Okay, so let's pop this off. Not cooperating. I said let's pop this off. It landed it landed on my shirt. That was lucky. Okay, so we'll take this link off. That's the master link. Okay, there's what consists of the master link. That little U clip. Some are different, some are just like snap links, but this one is a 3-piece model. Okay, you stay. So, yeah, we're gonna take one link out and put a half link on. But when you do that, you're actually taking two links off, see? Because we're gonna take one link, and the only way to do it is to undo that one, which really is two links, because you need two males to connect it. So we're going to take this link, well, it's actually two links, but we're going to say it's one link because that's what people say. And then we're going to put that half link in there, and then we're going to adjust the wheel. Now I'm just going to press this either way I want, but normally when you're working on chains, you want to press it, so do the hard part first. Press it so the pin goes out away from the bike. That way when you're putting it back together, it's easier for you instead of like weaseling this in by the spokes and stuff. But today we don't have to worry about that because we're just taking a link completely out and leaving a male stub there. So here we go. And if you're doing this kind of stuff, buy a decent chain tool. You know, buy one that actually fits in there and works and has decent threads. you know, you can get away with those cheap ones, but if you do this a lot, if you're doing more than 1 or 2 chains per, you know, minute, then you need a good chain tool, you know, something quality. Okay, so we got the link out. And so yeah, it's actually 1 link. Don't worry about all that. That's this. All right, so taking a link out means really taking a female connector and a male off, which is 2. And so now we've got this little half link, and we're going to shorten the chain. And that should be, you know, it's not going to give us a lot, but when we had this whole link out, it was too close. The adjustment was too close here. It was way in. I mean, it's not going to give us a lot, but, you know, it'll give us a half link. So here we go. Let's put it on. Okay. And probably should have bought the silver one because this is black and it might show up a little bit. Yeah, I probably should have bought the silver one, but the silver one was like $10 and this was 5. So yeah, I think we're just gonna let that go. In the future though, if you have a chrome chain, you should probably buy a chrome half link because there is going to be a space there that's not chrome now. But oh well, maybe I can buy a chrome master link to make it look right. No, I would have to buy a chrome half link. Well, note to self, when you have a chrome chain, you should buy a chrome master link, half link. You know, cough up the $5, dude. Dude. All right, we're gonna put this half link in. Hopefully everything will go well. I've used these before. When you're modifying old bikes, these are handy. What happens is, you know, you put the bigger gear on the back or you put the smaller gear in the front, and what you realize is if you're running a fender and you've modified the stays a little bit, like I've chopped into these a little bit to make the fender go back, it just never seems to be enough, and then you can't adjust the chain. You get the chain in one way, it's too loose, and another way it's too tight to the frame, and it seems like these half links really come in handy. Boy, that's a big pin they give you. That's a pretty big pin. Hope that's not going to cause problems. Yeah, that pin is kind of long. I guess they were just making sure that this half link would fit almost any chain. So now we've put this on here, but it's super tight. See, that's really, it's not going over like it should. It's not loose. So we got to bend this back and forth. We got to bend this back and forth a wee bit. That's a little better. I think once we get the master link on, we can bend it a little more. It's kind of tight. Yeah, we're gonna open that up somehow. I think I'll pry in there with the screwdriver. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's not too bad. I think that'll wear in. Once we get the master link on it, we can kind of twist it around and stuff. All right. Now, we haven't moved the back wheel yet. The back wheel's still where it was. So, but we want to get the chain on lickety split. So we're gonna bypass that sprocket and give us the room to put the master link on. And then, once the master link's on, we'll adjust the wheel down. We won't pedal it into place because we'll ruin the chain will probably break if we try to do that. I mean, if you try to pedal this into place with this so tight, something bad will happen. Okay, so that's on. Now remember, this little clip, that edge right here, that goes in the direction when you pedal the bike. Okay? Looks like we're running out of time already. Bummer. The world's lamest camera. Okay, that's on. See, in the direction of the chain. So this is not going to pedal on. We got to adjust the wheel now. So quick, let's adjust the wheel before we run out of time. I have a feeling. If this turns out to be a two-parter, then so be it. So we're going to undo this because we're going to have this loose because we're bringing the wheel back now. All right, pop the wheel down, put this in. Look at that, right in the middle. Sweet. We gained a little room. We got a little adjustment on that. Yeah, we did real good on that. Okay, so we gained a little bit of room here. A little bit there, not much. I can put a spacer there maybe.